it's probably gonna be some fire, man. I grew some of that Milky Waves. It was absolute fire. Like I consider that and the Pussy Gushers to be like at the same level of fire, like absolute dank. Those, oh my. Oh my! I actually hooked up one of my homies out here in Colorado with a couple cuts of that. And it was some of the exclusives, guys. Hooked him up with a couple cuts, and they gifted him to someone else. And it's just like the gift that keeps on giving. And it eventually got into the hands of someone who watches the channel, which is pretty crazy, I think. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Yeah, Darius confirmed it in the background. That's exactly what happened. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's pretty dope. But always showing love and spreading the cuts, man. Spreading the genetics and making sure everyone could grow some of that fire. Yo, Trent, that's Stanky Mark's gift is days away from flip. Woo. That's what we're talking about. Yo, Grow Dude subbed up. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, man. Yo, I see my homie Ross is in the chat, bro. What's going on, Ross, man? Good to see you, dude. Yo, guys, we got so many things today. So let me sort of move a couple of these things around so we can not disturb this nice little bag right here. But check this out. I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit of trimming of a couple of these. Maybe show you guys a couple of the colas. Get a couple of these fan leaves off, and we can show you guys some really nice stuff. And while I sort of get that set up, I want you guys to drop into the chat and let me know what are you guys smoking on right now, or what are you guys growing that you're looking forward to harvesting? Because I just harvested this little baby. It's a really, really nice girl. But I'm not looking forward to trim gel, guys. Oh my, trim gel is so painful. But nonetheless, when you grow some beautiful cultivars like this, what I like is the leaf to bud ratio. So I don't know. Let me see which camera we're looking at right now. This one, this one, this one. So check this out, guys. This is some really nice leaf to bud ratio. It might be getting a little washed out, but the purpose of me showing you this is because check this out. A couple little snips, one, two, three, four. Couple little snips, and you're pretty much done trimming this girl. And this is the ICAD frozen juice. So I ain't gotta do a whole lot when it comes to trimming this baby. You see what I'm talking about? For me, I could throw that in jars just like that. Maybe I can take a couple more of those fan leaves off, but for me, I could throw that in jars just like that, baby. No cap. No cap at all. So oh man, what do you guys do when it comes to trimming, by the way? Do you guys use any of those fancy bowl trimmers or anything like that? I got a whole ass AC30 bowl trimmer and I don't even use it, guys. I literally prefer the hand trimming. It's just something that I do. But let me see if you guys have anything that you guys are looking forward to. Obviously, we can get in here and trim a couple more of those branches off and a little bit of those fan leaves, those itty bitty fan leaves, break them off. And they'll just come off really easily once you've got it dried to perfection, guys. Like, that's why I take my dry as the most serious stage of my entire run. If I get my dry right, we are good. We are sorted, guys. Check it out. Let's go to this guy right now. Looking nice, man. That's what we're talking about. This is some fat nugs on this frozen juice. And even after drying, this has been drying for, I would say, maybe about 2.5 weeks now. Despite how long it's been drying for, these nugs are still pretty freaking fat, bro. So I did not lose a lot of water weight. Because there is no water weight to be lost on the frozen juice, guys. It's just banging. Ah, shit, man. Shout out to Record Tyranny, man. Novice grower just starting. That's what we're talking about, man. We're here to help you guys out with anything, any way we can, and all levels of growing. Whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, we're here to help you guys out because I know I'm no pro. I'm still learning, and anything that I make mistakes with, I'm gonna show you guys, bro. Straight up, I don't hide nothing on the channel, and because of that, I actually get a lot of flack. Some people are like, "Yo, Matt, you suck at growing, bro, because like, you just don't really make good decisions, and you grow bad plants, and you make a ton of mistakes." But the truth is, I'm not one of those YouTubers that hide anything, bro. I show you guys everything. Like, why am I hiding my grow on YouTube? Like, I'm really trying to show you guys everything because there are people who can learn from the mistakes that I've made. So even if I fuck up and it's a rookie mistake, bro, like overwatering, bro, like, I'm gonna still show you guys, yo, this plant has been a little bit overwatered and that's why those leaves look so fucked up. Or this one has been overfed and that's why it looks a little bit burnt. I don't hide nothing from you guys. And I think that there's some authenticity in that. And, shout out to everyone, man. Everyone that shows love despite that. So let's see what's going on in the chat. Yo,
Make sure to
Galaxy,
like
good
and
to see you,
subscribe
fam.
if you want to join it.
Garden Quest is growing a freebie cross of some Hubba Bubba Smell Scope crossed with Skywalker 2.0 from Mephisto. Yo, Daria, did you hear that name? That's a crazy Hubba Bubba Smell Scope. I want to get a little whiff of that smell scope, bro. That sounds pretty nice. Yo, Zach, always be learning, bro. Yeah, want to always be learning. Same, me too. Religious, I have yet to try your beans. I wish though, for real. Yo, we got some good ass shit, man. You should try them, bro. We got a new fem line coming out pretty soon. That's the one I was telling you guys about earlier, the Jelly Belly. But we also got a few rags as well. So if you guys prefer to hunt and look for some real gems, and if you find a male, you probably will get a nice solid male in some of the ones that I put out. So always give it a try, man. It's definitely worth it. Have a look at some of the different genetics and give them a try. Use the code ICANTHC and you get a nice little discount on the bundle, ICANN bundles, and the beans as well, man. I think if you check out the Legal News Network, we can show you guys quickly what's going on in the Legal News. That video is pretty interesting. I know a lot of you home guys are rocking with Scotch Miracle Grow. Or maybe not. Maybe that's womp womp womp. Down here throwing a womp 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 real quick. Womp womp womp. Because I know none of you guys are messing with the Scotch Miracle Grow for real, bro. The truth is, guys, Scotch Miracle Grow lost billions trying to get into the medical herb industry. And that must be a shitty feeling. But the good thing is that despite that, he's still calling on President Trump to legalize the good herbs. So shout out to Scots, I guess. I don't know. Some of you guys use Miracle Grow, some of you guys hate it. When I did that video, I did not expect that many people in the comments to have so many mixed views. Actually, maybe I did, because it is a pretty controversial topic. And my homie Rob from CLTV actually did a video a few years back on Scotch Miracle Grow and the whole controversy around it, man. So if you
You should
guys
have
want a
liked and
little
subscribed.
breakdown, check that out. But we did a video today on the Legal News Network. Check that out as well. Yeah, it's a pretty cool ass video. Daddy, drop the link in the chat for today's video for him. So yeah, man. Let's see what else you guys are going. Oh, this is what I was going to say before I went off on that tangent, guys. Use the code LEGAL because that's a special discount code that you guys can use on the ICANN bundle, the beans, all that stuff. It'll get you a little bit more than the regular ICANN discount code. That's for all my homies subscribed to the Legal News Network. A little treat for you guys. You know what I'm talking about. Yo, B Natty from Exotic Genetics. You're growing that, Big Chirp? Big Chirp is in your tent, bro. Oh my God, Big Chirp is in the house, bro. I cannot believe it. I gotta run away from the camera. I can't even let you guys see me right now. Big Chirp, bro. What's going on, Big Chirp? Good to see you, man. Big Chirp is always in everyone's tent. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Shout out to Big Chirp, man. That's my homie, bro. Shout out to Big Chirp. Yo, hand trimming is great unless you have a lot of perpetual growths. I'm that guy, yeah, bro. Chat is popping. Everyone in the chat, hit that like, show some love. We got 200 of you guys tapped in. We're gonna be doing a little bit of trimming, show you guys a little bit of this frozen juice. We just showed you guys how easy it was to trim one of these branches. I didn't have to do a whole lot, and this is ready to go into jars. Maybe I can finish this off while I'm talking to you guys before I rip that super cool thing that I'm going to be showing you guys. Some of you guys may not find it as cool. I know some of you guys are super techie and have your E-rigs and stuff like that. But for me, I'm just a simple guy, and simple stuff works great for me. And that's why I got myself the Gandalf, guys. Talk about it. Talk about it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a bit foolish, or do you guys think it's okay? What do you guys think? Check it out. This is the Gandalf. Went out to the Renaissance Fair over here in Colorado, right? I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Renaissance Fair and shit like that. Really cool. It looks like a fucking Abe Lincoln pipe, bro. I always wanted a Gandalf, bro. I always wanted it. Maybe if it was a little bit longer, I think it's the perfect size to hold. Show you guys when I'm on my toes and shit. I could literally just have it right here. You know? What do you guys think? You guys think it's pretty cool? I really like it, bro. And like I said, I got it out of the Renaissance Fair. So when you go into that fair, it's like a festival, and it's like you literally stepped into the 1960s. What?
I've been to the Renaissance. It's pretty dope. You ever been to the Renaissance? Let me know in the comments if y'all ever been to the Renaissance. But yeah, I would agree with him before he goes on and describes it. It's like basically it's supposed to be about the medieval, well, the Renaissance times, but that's near very medieval times. And you basically, you're dealing more with like pirates and knights and queens and stuff of that nature. So it's more so focused around like the olden day. kind of nice. You can get outfits. Like I have a wooden sword and a wooden shield that I got to defend myself from the dragons. Y'all didn't know there was dragons. Stop sleeping.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What? Yo, what's that comment saying? Like the color too, yo, that's what we're talking about. Dari actually helped me pick this color, bro. She was getting upset with me. I was out there outside of that store for like an hour trying to figure out which one I should get. There were tons of them. But I got this color. I got like the nice little green color. Let me see if I can actually get this to focus. Check it out. Have a look at that, guys. Nice little green color. And of course I got it with a little stuff in it already. You got some pipe screen, but it's really nice. It's pretty cool. But it's really like if you step into what year is the Renaissance supposed to be? Is it like Middle Earth? Like it's really old, bro. It like literally is guillotines and shit out there, bro. Like whatever time period that is, I don't know. It's like crazy. Everyone's out there dressed like really old school, and it's pretty cool. So you guys, this is what I got out there. So let me see if I can show you guys how it works. This is all for educational purposes only and only AI. So it's a very nice little you know what I really like about this, guys? Is that because it's not one of those little one-hitters, the smoke coming through is really cool. So it's got a little bit longer way to travel and shit. Like you gotta travel all the way up this. So it's really cool. It does not feel too harsh at all, bro. It's Darren, you wanna try this? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, guys. I definitely say it's a pretty interesting little Gandalf pipe. You got a lighter, you might leave this. It definitely is, bro. Religious, it gave you fat clouds. That's what I'm saying, bro. I was surprised with the clouds. Because you guys know, with one-hitters and shit, like, some of them may be pretty cool. Like, I actually got one out of the DGC Cup I could probably show you guys for comparison. But have a look at this. This is a different type of one-hitter that I got out of the DGC Cup. And it's branded DGC and everything. That's why I got it. You guys may be able to see it right there. It's got a little DGC thing in there. But these are some of the other one-hitter pipes. I'm not a big fan of these ones, but I definitely like these ones. This is wood. This is like a special type of wood. It's not glass or anything. So the glass ones could fall and break. And obviously this one is like way longer. Like this is the guy your girl said don't worry about. Whatever. Oh shit. Pause. No Diddy, guys. No Diddy. No Dario, Lyra. Let's see if I can catch. Oh, perfect. That's what we're
Oh shit! I get one of the troops that I killed the first time, so I'm about to.
So it's a nice one, man. I really do like it. A really nice little pipe for some shenanigans in the middle of the stream without having to blaze up a whole J and get in trouble with YouTube and shit like that. And in case you guys are wondering why I turned around to spark it, it's because of that. Don't want to get in trouble with YouTube or anything like that. They've been a little rough out here lately, you know, if I'm being honest. So we gotta play by their rules. I'm just saying. Now that being said, guys, yo, Chad, what's going on? On my PC can't find the emoji. What emoji, 2A? Shout out to 2A, bro. 2A's in the house. That's my man. Yeah, Big J, what's going on, bro? Gandalf didn't walk into Mordor. He floated there off one good hit of that magic pipe. I love it, man. That's why I had to get one of the long ones, bro. The big boys. The big boy. And this one was actually pretty decent in terms of the cost and shit. I don't want to throw no figures on here in case YouTube gets upset, but it was relatively affordable. Let's just put it that way.
I'm trolling, bro. About to lose.
It's wood. I actually asked him, like, because it's wood, is that going to affect, like, the taste or the flavor? Am I going to taste any wood or anything like that? And they said, no, you won't. You should be fine. You may taste a little bit just as you know, break into it, but after that, it'll be absolutely fine. So Yo, Mr. Ganix, what's up, bro? I see Mr. Ganix is in the chat. Big up. How much they bang you on the head for that? Yo, Chuck Bailey. It wasn't too bad, bro. Thankfully. And like I said, I got it out of the Renaissance Festival where maybe things are better priced, or maybe you pay a little bit of a premium because it's at the Renaissance Festival. I don't even know. I really don't know. I can't tell you the truth, but I did pull up like Google on my phone, and I was looking for like price comparisons and shit, and it seemed to be pretty within the range. So that's why I was like, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and get it. I bet his staff is a pipe tool. That would be pretty cool. Imagine a guy in a fork with that massive pipe, and then he just flips it around, puts some herb in the end of it, and has one of the homies light it, and he hits it because it's so freaking long. That would be pretty dope. You need to get yourself a nice bong. Yo, I had some nice glass, bro. I actually had some limited edition glass. And shout out to Motivated by Terps, because that's a great point, bro. Probably should get a new bong. I got a couple of those small ones. I got one right over here, actually, but it's not the best of them. And the truth is, yo, like, some of them, I prefer just to use, like, just a roll of J, to be honest. This is a little cheap little piece of glass I got here, but I don't even use it. It's been put away. You know, so again, I gotta get a nice one. I had a limited edition bong that I got. It was like a 1 of 100 or something like that. Or, you know, limited edition, bro. And unscrewed and everything. And the motherfucker broke, bro. It broke. Bang. And that shit happens with the glass bongs. You know, you always got to be careful with them. But my preference is a beaker bong. So you guys let me know in the chat. Do you guys prefer like the beakers, or do you guys prefer like the flask, you know, with the circles, or you guys prefer the straight tubes? Like, what type of glass do you guys prefer? I'll be interested to find out. Yo, love the color. You guys are probably thinking, I got a thing for green right now, right? You got a green ball, you got this green pipe. I really don't, guys. I really don't. Like, I don't go out of my way to get green shit. It's not that deep. Yo, getting tired of all the bong cleaning. John Lindsay, I agree with you, G. That's absolutely why I think I probably stopped hitting the bowls, bro. Cause like the water gets dirty, you gotta clean that shit. Okay, that's one. But then you also gotta clean the bong, bro. You gotta grab some of that fucking ISO. You gotta get like the 91% ISO, flush it all about and all that shit and clean it out. Yeah, it's probably not that hard of a job. Ooh, big deal. But I'm a lazy ass motherfucker. It's the truth. I'm super lazy, and I rather spend like 30 minutes and roll a J. You know, and I can roll J's faster than that, but I like to take my time. It's the ritual decompressing process. And Daria's over there looking at me suspect because she knows I take really long to roll J sometimes. But I roll them really good. Shout out to Tazrello Gaming. I roll joints all day. That's what we're talking about, bro. Bang, bang, gang, gang. Me too, man. I only do joints. Miles offshore sport fishing. Yo, that's actually an interesting question. We could probably throw that in the chat. I wonder if I can do a poll in the chat and see, like, if there's a preference that you guys have between the bongs and the joints, man. That would be pretty interesting. Because I feel like I was actually watching, shout out to my man, Pigeons. I was watching Pigeons last night on his Tea with P live show, and he was rolling up a J on the show, and I was like, you know, maybe I should show you guys how I roll a J, because, bro, sorry, P, but, like, it was painful to watch you do that, brother. I'm sorry, dude. But it was a little bit painful, bro. But nonetheless, man, I was like, maybe I should do one and show the homies how I roll my J's up, you know? That'd be pretty cool to see, I thought, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that. I think it might be pretty cool. Because I remember once I actually did a, a video when I was living out of the Caribbean showing you guys how to roll what we call a roll-on. And some of you guys may not know what a roll-on is, but it's basically super common in the Caribbean where you roll a J onto the end of your cigarette. And that's basically how everyone smokes out there, you know, literally. So, I don't know, maybe I can do a little bit of a J video too. It could be pretty cool. You guys let me know what you guys think about that in the chat below. Let me pop back into the chat and see what's good over here. I think I just lost the chat, but we got it back right now. So, okay. He had me dying last night. Yeah, bro, Pigeons was literally having a tough time rolling that J. He rolled the entire J, And then I think he slobbered too much on it. Like that tongue was working overtime, bro, and Mrs. P was behind the scenes. So I don't know if he got a little bit excited, but he slobbered the whole J, and then he had to like re-roll it. And I was like, "Yo, P, I gotta give you some help with that, my man. I gotta give you a little bit of a assistance, man." Oh man, I love hanging out with the fam, man. Shout out to everyone out there. Let me move this out of the camera shot. I just seen it in the camera shot. A spliff, yo, that's probably another good poll we can throw down in the chat too. Do you guys mix your J's with anything? Do you guys add any tobacco out there? I know my homie Norma G's out there in the UK. I'm in the UK, no blicky, but the knife on me if shit gets sticky. Still slide if it's risky. But what I'm saying is, I know a lot of people out in Europe and the UK. Even when I went out to Germany, tons of people were rolling full on spliffs, bro. And yes, I know spliff and joint, there may be a slight technical difference between spliff. You add tobacco to your spliffs, the joints don't. I just use them interchangeably. But I know out in Europe, tons of people roll spliffs, bro. Add like that tobacco, actual rolling tobacco. I actually got some from one of the homies out in Germany. I could show you guys real quick. And I know you guys probably won't be impressed or interested in this, but it is something that a lot of people use. And it's not just a regular cigarette. So that's probably why I figured I'll show you guys. This is a little bag right here of tobacco. Now that being said, Daria, just leave that right there, and I think the package may have just been delivered. Go see if you can grab it real quick. I think it might be UPS. That's right, Joe's barking. Joe, so when's the last time someone rolled up with a vanilla Dutch? That's probably been a while, bro. A vanilla Dutch? I haven't seen that in a little while. A vanilla Dutch. I actually, I know my homie Rob. Wait, does Rob roll vanilla Dutches? I think he does, you know. I'm actually not even 100% sure. I think he might. I know he rolls Dutches for sure. I just can't remember which. I think it's the Fusions Rob rolls. It's the Fusion? I don't even know. What up, Big Turp? Yo, Holy Toledo. Yeah, I know. A lot of you guys don't fuck with the tobacco. I know. I got a little bit just to keep it, just in case of emergency scenes and shit like that. You know, but it's pretty interesting because, like I said, a lot of people out in Europe do not. Hey, we got the poll in the chat. I just seen it come up, bro. That is working overtime, man. I love that shit. Yo, guys, check this out. I just want to show you guys something else as well, real quick. This is pretty freaking cool. Yo, let's get back to it. Let me actually pop another bowl before I get into that. What you guys think? I think I need to catch up with you guys. I feel like some of you guys have already beaten me and you guys are blazing up super hardcore and I'm just catching up right now. Is that clean? Yeah, it looks like we're good. Now that's one of the other things with these little pipes, guys. You gotta make sure that you clean them out and shit, bro. But check this out, yo. Check this out. I'm gonna hit this real quick and see what's good, yo. Listen. Dutch Master Palm all day, backwards. Whole leaf tobacco. Whole leaf tobacco, damn, you're a serious kind of guy. I fuck with that. Spliff or joint. Should I put in a vote? I'm gonna put in a vote. Shout out to Daddy for throwing that in the chat, man. I'm going with joint. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with joint, man. It looks like Spliff has a lot more votes than I thought, though. 18%. Damn! What am I blazing on today? Good vibes. Shout out to Good Vibes. Good to see you, homie. I'm actually blazing on the last of my homegrown, man. We're running low. Like, now he's giving me the feel sick face over there because we may have to hit up the dispos soon, man. That being said, we are harvesting some of this. Maybe I should get back into trim jail and trim a little bit more of this. But I'm just enjoying hanging out with you guys, so I'm trying not to think about it. But the truth is, yeah, we may have to hit that dispo for real, because things are running low over here. Shout out to Colorado Chris, man. He actually came through yesterday. And day before yesterday, actually. I'd hook me up with some of his homegrown. Just a couple nugs, but it helps when you're running low, man. So shout out to Chris, bro. Big up. Trent, I don't like to mix. I love mixing, bro. I do not mix. Wait, are you talking about tobacco or just different strains of weed? When I roll my joints straight, I mix different strains of weed. That's what I'm talking about. When I mean mixing, like that's the type of mixing I do. I roll salads, bro. We do that mendo blendo. That's what we call it out here. We split it up. But with tons of different types of strains. Yo, never that. We come together as a community. Shout out to Dab Marino, bro. I'm wondering what Dab Marino is referring to. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not even sure if I can. Yo, I keep a humidor. A good cigar is nice every so often. Interesting, man. Shout out to Trent. I got a, my stepdad smokes cigars. Can read his hitting, bro. I don't have a stepdad. Dad just had to remind me, bro. I meant to say my fucking